Hello everyone, it's Sheila back again with part 3 of this tutorial with Tommy's cardigan, the waffle stitch, and I'm on to the left front, and I've casted on 38 stitches. There's 26 inch and I've cast on 38 stitches for the rib, and the last row of the rib I've increased the stitches to 43 stitches. That's increased evenly across the row, and then I'm just carrying on with the pattern, and I'll be knitting until I think it was 13 inches I did the back, but anyone that's seen the first part will know what the pattern is. It's to wait until it clears. It's a bit fuzzy there. So that was purl 1, knit 2, purl 1, knit 2, purl 1, knit 2. As my autofocus keeps coming on this, I keep turning it off, but it seems to keep coming back on again. So I'm just purling 1 and knitting 2. And I'm going to do that for 3 rows. On the other row it'll be purl 2 and knit 1. And then on the 4th row it'll be knit 1 row all the way across. And that's as much as I'm doing. When I get up to the armholes, I'll do a little bit more of the video. So I'll catch you all up then. Right, I'm up to the armhole shaping. I've done like on the back, done the shaping. There's no cast off stitches. I've put a stitch marker in to show where I started the shaping up, and I've decreased 1 stitch every 4th row 4 times for the size that I'm doing, and I'm decreasing knit 1, slip 1, knit 1, pass the slip stitch over. And so I'm now onto the decreasing on alternate rows. Now I've done it 4 times, and that's the first of the alternate rows. I've done it now. I'm going to do an ordinary plain row on the wrong side. And I will pause that until I get to the end of the row. Right, so I'm now going to knit 3 stitches. That's to keep the border up the raglan, and slip 1 stitch, knit 1 stitch, pass the slip stitch over. And then it's just knitting pattern across the row. Now pause that until I get to the end, and that's another decreasing row I've done, and I have to do that decrease every other row until I get to the size I'm doing, maybe 27 stitches, and then I will come back and show you the shaping for the neck. I have now knitted, decreased up the armhole until I have 27 stitches, and I know what the pattern says, but I'm reading it for those that don't. For to shape the neck, you have to work across the first 7 stitches and slip them onto a safety pin and then work to the end. So that's what I'm going to do. Well, it'll all be a knit row. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now I'll have to pull that up there like that, and the safety pin here. It'll be rather awkward to put these onto a safety pin. I'll have to turn the needle around. That's it. Right, I'll put those on the needle now. And now I have to knit across to the end of the row. Yeah, autofocus is coming on again on my I have to knit to the last 4 stitches and purl those stitches. So that's the start of the neck shaping. And now see what it says now. It's a while since I've actually used this pattern, so still decreasing at armhole edge as before. Decrease 1 stitch at neck edge on the next and every following alternate row until 8 stitches remain, ending at armhole edge. Mark the armhole edge of the last row with a coloured thread. Well, I just put a stitch marker in like that on the back, because I had to do the same on the back. So I have to shape the armholes and the neck at the same time on alternate rows. Purl. now I'm just going to cast off the two, well, knit them two together. And I'm going to do that until I have 8 stitches left. Now I'm on to the last decrease on this left side. I'm going to knit 1, 2, 3, slip 1, knit 1, pass slip stitch over, knit 1, purl 1, knit 1, then knit the last 2 stitches together, and I'll have to do 1 row across those stitches to knit row. 3, 4, and purl the last 4 stitches. And now I'm going to cast off those last 8 stitches. Now I need some scissors to cut that off. And now I have to leave a marker at the end of this row, and when I come to do the sleeves and that, you'll find out why these markers are on there. So that's the front, the left front. When you do the sleeves come up here like that and go across where those stitches are cast off. That's why the stitches are cast off. And so that is it for the left side. When you do the right side, it's exactly the same, just reverse all the shaping. The next part of the tutorial I'll doing will be the sleeve. I'll do the sleeve next and leave the right front so anybody wanting to know how to do the sleeves. So a thumbs up and subscribe. That's my little bit for now. So bye for now.